When someone speaks a language, we often translate it into our mother tongue to understand it. Let's stop doing that. From today, when you listen to English, try to understand it in English, not as a translated version. Will you try this? Listening. When we listen, we usually focus on the meaning, not the language. When I'm talking to you, you're listening to my points about the importance of English and how to listen effectively. You understand the meaning, but for improvement, it's not just the meaning that matters, it's the language itself. When we listen for the first time, we grasp the meaning. So, when practicing listening, listen to the same passage repeatedly. Not different ones, stick to the same passage. You have many speeches available. If they are in English, listen to them over and over until they become a part of your memory. Our brains are like supercomputers with endless storage capacity. Create a mental file for English listening and add to it every day by listening repeatedly. Today, we have advanced technology. 10 years ago, we didn't have such conveniences. Now, you can record anything good you hear. All of you have cell phones. Record and listen to these recordings multiple times. For instance, in my class at Osmania, as soon as I enter, 20 phones are placed on the table to record my lecture. Students go home, listen to the recordings 10 times, and then they excel in exams. Technology aids our learning process. Whenever you hear good English, record it. If you record songs, include some English songs. Learning a language through rhythm is very effective. Many of you participate in Antakshari, a musical game, and can sing 500 Hindi songs from memory without knowing Hindi. This is how language learning works, through imitation. Imitation means doing what someone else is doing. For example, a child mimics a vendor selling bananas by imitating his tone. We should imitate good English whenever we listen to it. I mentioned 2 points about listening. First, listen to good, correct English. Second, listen to the same passage repeatedly. Do this every day. Only a few can commit to this, but it's essential. Now, you've put up Swami Vivekananda's 150th anniversary. At Ramankrishna Math, you can get CDs of Vivekananda's speeches. A CD costs around 20 to 40 rupees and can be used for 6 months. Listen to just 5 minutes every day, but listen to those 5 minutes repeatedly until the excellent English becomes part of your memory. Language is learned by imitation, so focus on listening for the language, not just the content, and listen repeatedly. If you follow these steps, your source of English will develop. Do you know why we struggle with speaking English? The students who spoke beautifully did so because they practiced Telugu, not English. Their minds are full of ideas expressed in Telugu. We need language practice, not just ideas. Listening will provide the language and improve correctness. Today, we hear a lot of English that is not perfect. As an expert interviewer for English lecturers, I find that many have great marks but can't speak correct English. They speak stylishly but make mistakes. Listening improves correctness. Start your day with English, just like you do with puja and bathing. Can you do that? Listen every morning. Your Vishnu Sahasranama a Hindu devotional hymn, is now an English speech. Krishna said, "Whatever you do, do it efficiently." If you're at Impact, learn efficiently. Impact will shape your future. Don't just congratulate and forget everything after the program. From July 24th, dedicate 1 hour to practicing English, listening to good English, listening repeatedly, and listening for improvement. This foundation in listening is crucial for your communication skills. Reading. Another foundational skill is reading. Are you reading English? Everyone knows the English alphabet, but many don't read much. Whenever you see something in English, read it. Reading once is not enough. Read repeatedly. Have you read anything by Vivekananda? Many ask for a dictionary to learn vocabulary, but you don't need one. Reading the life of Vivekananda will improve your vocabulary and help you pass exams like GRE or GMAT. It's beautifully written. Read not just for exams, but to understand the language. Indians are intelligent but often lazy. We know a lot but don't practice. When reading a passage, do it repeatedly. First for meaning, then for language. Observe how sentences are constructed and language is used. Simple mistakes in English can hinder success. Either do it well or not at all. If you choose not to work in English, your Telugu must be impeccable. Unfortunately, many students don't know good Telugu or English. Indians have the capability to learn multiple languages. Show that capability. You need a solid foundation in listening and reading for English proficiency. Practice these skills daily. Reading and listening in the past aren't enough. Make it a daily habit to read and listen to English. How did you like this story? Be sure to tell in the comment section.